Greetings, 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 family of Divine Light Workers. Here we are again with wonderful, beautiful creation. It's a bright day. And today, I want to touch down on the advantage of grounding, or the benefit of grounding. Grounding is when you walk on the ground, simple by just the words, grounding, where your feet, the sole of your feet touches the ground, the earth, your earthly mother. Why do we ground ourselves? Because we are electromagnetic beings. And so therefore we are full of light, electricity. The electricity moves through our right side of the body. And then magnetism moves through the left side of the body. Okay. Now, on top of our head is positive. Below is negative. Up above, the sun gives us positive ions, which is also called protons. And then the earth provides us with what? Electrons. And so therefore, if we only tap the positive ions and we don't tap the electrons, there will be electrocution. We might not die outright like that of the artificial electricity. We might not die outright, but we will have what we call inflammation within our nerves. We'll be having some nervousness, moody swings, depression, anxiety, fear, and all kinds of things will happen to us because we have too much positive ions or protons. So you need the electrons to ground you. The same when we build houses and we wire the houses, we have the electricity and we have the magnetism flowing within the house, the red light and the blue light, and then we have the neutral, that is the earth wire. In the olden days, very, very old, the early days of electricity, industrialization, people were getting a lot of shock from the electrical gadget. I remember those days. Once your hands are wet and you touch your fridge, boom, you get a shock. You touch your radio, you get a shock. Because the knowledge of grounding was never understood yet. And so therefore, the electrical companies, they realized that they have to ground every gadget. And then they started to ground every gadget. So all these gadgets, new ones that are coming, you can see that no matter how wet your hands are, when you touch it, you don't get electrocuted or you don't get shock. And this shock is what is happening in humanity. People are getting shock every day of their life. And so therefore, if there is an external shock news that comes to them, they are not able to what? To take the shock. As above, so below. They are not able to take the shock. Because already there's shocking things going on within the body. The body is in shock every day. Serious. The red blood cells are clumped together. They are not separated to spin. They are clumped together. So electrons are not moving. Everything is electron. All the food that we are eating, The end product is electrons. That's all. Forget about the vitamin this, vitamin that. We are just looking for electrons to spin in us. And so therefore, grounding is the most important thing in our lives. So if you are a holistic doctor, you can take all the herbs of the world. You can eat all the fruits and the vegetables and the minerals and whatever that you want to eat. If you don't ground yourself, you're still not there. You will still be full of inflammation and be full of shock. The nerves will be in shock every day. Because you'll be downloading a lot of information, which is the positive ions or the protons, but you are lacking electrons from the earth. Why is air conditioning so dangerous? It's because air conditioning is air which is only positive ions. And so therefore, when someone sleeps in air conditioning, the next day, what happens? You see that all their noses are blocked because they've been breathing their own air, which is positive ions only, no negative ions. There's only plus, there's no minus. And the whole universe is being charged, positive and negative, minus and plus, just like cells, just like batteries in our watches, batteries in our radios, and batteries in our car. So the car needs positive and need negative so that you can put the terminals on it. And then the car can keep on running better. You cannot come and spark your car when you have only positive terminal on it and there's no negative terminal, or you have only negative and you don't have no positive terminal on it. So we need to initiate ourselves fully. This is why most priests and priestesses today are also dying very young. Why? Because most of them are working on the ground, but they are not getting sunlight. And those who are getting sunlight, they are not working on the ground. So you see how the game is. People are drinking all kinds of juices, kale juice, vegetable this, cucumber juice. They're doing every cleanse in this world, and yet they're still anemic, and they're still lacking energy. They're still having bad sight. They still cannot sleep properly at night. They still cannot live without food 3 days. But they say they are holistic doctors. Because we are doing things halfway. I was doing the same thing until the universe struck me. That I was hit by a bicycle which was descending from a downhill, until I got a spinal problem because I sat down flat. I thought, oh, I'll use my herbs. I did all the herbal thing that I know. Still, my waist was still paining me. Until one day, I went to nature. And then I placed my petition before the anthill. Y'all know the anthill. I wrote my petition on paper. This is how you ask for information. If you want to know something, write all on piece of paper, everything that you want to know. And then find an anthill and then place it beside the anthill. If there is a hole, put it in the hole. And then give it milk, fresh milk, and go sleep. You will see everything live. And so when I did that, and it was revealed in my dreams that I need to walk barefoot. As a matter of fact, they brought somebody who walks barefoot in Ghana here that I knew long time ago. One Rasta man. But you know, some of them were doing it for fashion or for attention. So they couldn't explain the scientific benefit of it. Some of them were doing it because one musician, Mutabaruka, was doing it. And so therefore, they also wanted to do the same, but they were not able to, break it down scientifically for the community to see the benefit. So we were doing it like halfway in our homes, but not fully. And so when I saw his image in my dream, right away I decoded the whole thing. And so it happened in October last year that an initiate of mine came from South Africa. She even brought me some nice shoes. She, from her heart, she bought me some shoes. And so I wore the shoe, and we went for a retreat. We went for camping. And throughout the camping, anytime I'm walking in Accra, in the shoes, in the city, I feel so much pain. As if the shoe, my leg is bigger than the shoe, but it is not the case. My toes will be paining me. And I don't get it. Like you would say, as if somebody put some spell inside the shoe. I said, what is going on? When I take off the shoe and I walk at the beach, beloved, I couldn't sleep. Why? Not that I couldn't sleep because I was having any problem, but throughout the night, I was, I was erecting throughout the night. What I'm saying is that my root chakra was so strong and so hard throughout the night. I couldn't sleep. I said, what? And then I started to do more research. I said, wow, this is how the God Amin has the erection, that image holding the phallus, and people don't get it because your root chakra will be so strong. Your erection will be so strong, and once your erection is so strong, your sixth chakra, which is the third eye, will open, because it is the root that opens the sixth. The one opens the sixth, and then the three, the solar plexus, and then the 9, the ground. And that is why Nikola Tesla say we should focus on the 6 and the 3 and the 9. And he was talking about these 3 particular, powerful centers within the universe. And so therefore, I ditched out the shoes. I realized it right away. After the sister went back, just after the airport, I came home, and then the whole thing started fully grounding until now. And I've gotten so much out of that. When I started grounding, my finances increased. Thousands of dollars start coming my way. Different clients ordering for this, ordering for that, ordering for this, and I'm able to build. Since last year, December, until now, workers are on the field every day. Even if it is not every day, 5 days a week, they are on the field, and I'm paying them daily. How do I manifest this money? Daily. No help from anywhere. Just 2 brothers supported me. 2 brothers supported me with cement and then a roofing sheet. But the rest is all on me. It is true grounding because I surrendered myself fully. I have over 100 shoes. I don't even buy them. I have a brother who comes from UK. He will bring me all the nicest Nikes, trainers, different types. When it comes to sandals, African sandals, plenty. I have all of them there. And so therefore, grounding helps you mentally and spiritually, if you want to say so. Grounding helps you to sleep proper. Grounding helps you to stand all obstacles. So we must never be shy. If you are a man and you want to receive true love, true divine love from the opposite sex, it is time for you to ground yourself. We've been showing the ladies our shoes and showing the ladies our beautiful whatever for so long. And we've been attracting all kinds of material girls into our lives. This is the time for us to test ourselves and see who is ready. Some will love you. They will love the vibes. They will love the wisdom, the knowledge. But they can never work with you because they will feel shy to even introduce you to their parents in your barefoot journey. Have no fear, because there's a lot of sisters coming up. A lot of them who will not feel shy, who will run after you and say, my Lord, we want to be part of you. The same way goes to the sisters also, vice versa. This is the time. Give thanks and ground yourself fully. Take up the challenge.